Hi guys, happy Easter. So, I'm just sitting here. This is terrible. I really just realized it was Easter only because I went on Instagram and somebody said happy Easter. I was just like, how'd I miss that? Time is moving by so fast. Oh my goodness gracious. So, I knew that I was supposed to do my hair. I told you guys in my last vlog, my very first vlog, that I couldn't wear buns. So, here's my bun life. But what I'm really sitting here doing is retying my hair. Um, I feel like trash today. I really do. I wanted to go downstairs and go in my studio and chop up some soaps and I'm sorry, like for all the ones. I don't even know I'm filming. I just felt like popping in and filming, but while I'm sitting here. Um so like I said, micro locks is the whole thing. If this is what I'm gonna when I say retie, like all of this, my hair is locked, but this is new growth, so it needs to be retied so my locks don't come out. So that's what I'm doing. These are the tools that I use. But yeah, I don't know. This is just very random. I told you guys there'd be so many random clips. Um, I had an MRI done, and I know MRIs don't cause pain or anything like that, but like right after, well, as I was having my MRI done, my side started hurting in the machine, and it's still freaking hurting. And I'm like, what's going on? I don't like being in pain. So, I don't know. But instead of me going downstairs making soap, cutting soap while my side hurts, I figured I would just retie some of my hair. I don't do this all in one sitting because that would be insane. I just do, oops, I just did. I just grabbed a piece of hair that's not supposed to be in there. Ooh, yeah, lock life. But, yeah, anyway, guys, like I said, I don't even know why I came in here to film. I don't even know why I turned my camera on. But happy Easter. By the time I post this video, Easter will have come and go. I hope you had a great Easter, Passover, what have you. We're not doing anything. Oh, I think Gabe is just so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So I showed you guys in my first vlog my little holy t-shirt. Um I can't even get over how ridiculous Gabe is. So he comes upstairs and he says, I know I need to clean off my lens. That's why it's hazy. But anyway, he says, maybe next Sunday we can have a memorial. We can have memorial service and dinner. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was just like, right after the service, we'll have dinner. I gotta figure out what we're gonna cook. I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? And this fool's this fool says we're gonna have a memorial service for your t-shirt because we're gonna bury it. I'm like, oh my god, leave me alone. Hey guys, so welcome to my second vlog type video. Um, I'm sitting in my office and I just have to share with you guys the utter disrespect of Amazon at this moment in my life. So I can see right out this window and I can see when Amazon pulls up in front of my house. And don't you know, as I was coming in here, they pulled up in front of my house. He got out and he walked up my walkway to my door. And I got really excited and like fluttery because I couldn't remember what I ordered. And the box was pretty big. And I was just like, oh, you got something for me. I get super excited when I see couriers pull up in front of my house. But don't you know he had the nerve to turn around and get back in his vehicle, do a reverse up the street, and then go to another house and drop that box off? I mean, that is so disrespectful. Why would you get my hopes up that high? I just don't even understand the utter disrespect of Amazon. Guys, I'm just like, oh my gosh, how dare you? But anyhow, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is so mother cracking beautiful outside. It's going to be 80 degrees today. Today is April 21st, I think. Pretty certain it's April 21st. And yeah, it's going to be 80 degrees today. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. And then it's going to drop a whole 30 degrees and just stay that way for the rest of the week. Weather is totally disrespectful too. But anyway, so I'm just sitting here trying to decide because I need to wash my car and say hello to my little friend. You know, like, you know how when somebody comes visit you and then they overstay their welcome and it's time to go? First off, you were never welcome. You just showed up unannounced and then decided not to leave. Can you please exit my face? But yeah, so I really want to go outside and wash my car. And I am just one of those people. I like to wash my car because it's been so many times that I have paid to have my car washed. It's one car wash in my city that does a good job, but they're a little distance away, and I don't really think it's very conducive to burn up gas to go get a good car wash. I don't know, but I like to wash my own car anyway, just because I do it the way that I like to do it, and I really want to wash my car because my car is a color that just, you can blow a speckle of dust and my whole car is filthy. So it's kind of embarrassing to ride around with such a dirty car. So I'm thinking about it. And Gabe was just like, you know, it's gonna rain tomorrow. I was like, yeah, but it's only 30%. So hopefully it won't rain tomorrow, but I just can't drive around another day. Normally, I don't care, but it's getting kind of bad. Yeah, anyway, so I just don't want to spend my whole day in the house because it is just so lovely outside, and I really just want to get out there and soak up a little bit of sunshine because I think everybody's weather has been kind of nutty. Like, what's you guys' weather like? It's just been like 70, 40, 60, 40, 50, 50, 80, 50, 50, rain, snow. Matter of fact, my last vlog that I did the day after I filmed that, I think it was like the high was going to be 61 that day. I'm pretty certain it was. And then it snowed the next day. I was just like, what are you doing? So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But, I don't know. I want to be outside. I don't want to be inside the whole day. So I am going to go downstairs in the studio and, do some stuff. I got to order a pack. And so I signed up. I think I told you guys that I signed up for a bunch of craft fairs this year. I signed up for, let's see, Sterling Fest, Chic and Unique. Those are already paid for. That's twice. Sterling Fest is 3 days. Chic and Unique is 1 day every Sunday. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, 1 day every Sunday. But they go to different cities. So I signed up for 2 of theirs. Somebody got the cutest freaking golden doodle. See, that's why I can't sit in here because I can never stay on track. I told you guys, like one of my packing videos, I'm hella nosy. So I'm always watching what everybody's doing. Some people need to mind their own business. But, yeah, so Sterling Fest, Chic and Unique, the Vegan Detroit Festival. And then I signed up for Shelby Art Fest. I haven't heard back from them yet. I signed up for Frame. Um, well, they found me, which was amazing. Um, and that's a 1 day. No, that's a 2 day event. Um, and then I signed up for. No, I'm waiting for the vendor list to open for Clinton Township and DIY. I did DIY last year. DIY is a whole vibe. I loved it so much. Oh, it's a vibe, but it's so expensive. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive because I don't like to be in the middle. I can't stand being in the middle, especially, I have a lot of products, so I need to utilize all sides, three sides of my tent. The back stays open for us to exit. But like one side I have all my cups and all of that stuff. And then the front is all my soaps and the other side is my candles. So I like to be um on the corner. And when your tent, why, girl, stop the stuttering. When your tent is on the corner, it's going to cost you more, and most times it costs upwards. Well, it always costs me like an extra $125 or $150 to be on the corner. And I mean, for me, it's worth it because it's not like I'm just kind of boxed in, and it's just so much stuff. It's just so much better. So DIY ended up costing me $700 with the application fee and the booth and the corner. Yeah, it ended up costing me $700. So it's very expensive, but it is, oh my gosh, it's such a vibe. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have been to Ferndale in Michigan. Ferndale is just like a whole nother, oh, it just feel like a whole nother world just dropped in Michigan. Everybody that Ferndale has the chillest freaking people. Like all that stupidity and hatred and racism and people judging people, all this BS that we see out in the world today, that stuff just doesn't happen in Ferndale. And if it does, it's so unheard of. Like, Ferndale is just a hella vibe. Everybody there is so cool. You got goth kids. Um, you have, I mean, everything you can think of. And these people, like the fashion, it's like a whole fashion show. It's like you in New York, just sitting at your booth, just seeing all these different individuals walking by, being they're cool ourselves. It's just amazing. I mean, the atmosphere is great. And my booth mate, oh, her and her husband, they were just the best booth mates you can possibly ever ask for in life. Marla and Mike, y'all know, heart you guys. So we're gonna link up for a couple more craft fairs. We're in Sterling Fest together. We're gonna try to hope that we can get next to each other. And I think she's doing Chic Unique with me too. That would be amazing. I don't think I'm gonna do DIY this year. I'm gonna go to DIY, but I don't think I'm gonna Vin because that was my first year. Like I said, it's a total vibe. Everybody's so amazing. The atmosphere is so great. The customers are just hella great. I mean, it can't get no better than that. I really want to do it too. But when I looked at what I made, and I mean, you make good money, but once you take out your booth spot, what it costs, then you weigh it against like other craft fairs. It's just like, I don't know if it was worth it because um Sterling Fest, I paid I think it was a total of like $330 because I got a corner again. And then that's a 3 day festival. And actually too, DIY goes way longer than and guys, I'm just craft fair, okay? It's craft fair season. So DIY goes longer than Sterling Fest. Sterling Fest is from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, 9 to 8 p.m. For 3 days. I think the last day is like 6 hours. And then DIY, whoo, child, let me tell you, it is from, I believe, 9 a.m. to midnight. Woo, it's a long day. It is a very, very long day. And then at the end of the day, I end up making the same amount of money that I would have made at Sterling Fest. So one would think because you're there longer, you would make much more money. The crowd is decent, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. So I really want to do it, but I just can't justify paying $700 because I have fun. You know what I mean? I'm there to make money. So, It's gonna suck not to do it because, like I said, it was so cool. But we will go for sure because it is totally a vibe. It was such a vibe to me. I was just like, you know what? I'm moving there. That's okay. We're moving. And then I started looking at the cost of housing. I was like, oh no, where we live is great. It's no, our neighborhood is a great neighborhood. Let me tell y'all, like the smallest A-frame house is like $1 million there, or close to upwards to $1 million. Ferndale is stupid expensive. Oh my gosh, but it is so cool. I love it so much. Ferndale always have my heart. They do. Um, and then like it's a bunch of festivals going on around the same time as DIY. So it's just you got Pride going on. I think Pride is around the same time as DIY Street Fair, and then it's another art fair up the street. It's just amazeballs. So when I do go, I will film some just to let you guys in on all the love that's around there. It's just amazing. It really, really is. So yeah. Anywho, enough about craft fairs. So I'm sitting in my office. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do. My mom came over yesterday. I was supposed to be teaching her some things, and we just end up, me, my mother, my daughter, we just can't be around each other like that because every time we plan on getting business done, we end up having too much fun and get nothing done. So but it's always great to hang out with my family. I just enjoy being around them so much. So she came over here. We really didn't do much of what we were supposed to do until it was like an hour before she left. And then I did make some cups. I'm trying to think because my camera is actually, I mean, my phone is actually sitting on the stack of cups. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let me see if I can sit you up here without you guys falling off. Oops. Okay, didn't even, that just did not work out. Oh, Lord. And I hate to move this camera around because, oh, okay. Sorry about all the wibble wobbles, but I'll just hold it one hand for now. So I did this cup right here. It says I need some space. I made this last year, and this girl just loved it at craft fair. I don't know what craft fair, call it craft fair, but she loved it at Sterling Fest, so she bought this. So I decided to make another one, and then I made this one yesterday. All the people outside walking, guys, I gotta get outside today. I have to. It is a must. I'm so sorry about shaking the camera. I'm trying to hold it steady. I love this cup so much. I made several of these last year, and people just snatched these right on up. Now, I made a mistake. This wasn't supposed to go on a white cup, but happy mistakes and all, because it is perfect on this cup. And then, I always do a crazy plant lady, because who isn't? I mean, a lot of us are, but still, plants are awesome. So I made this crazy plant lady cup right here. This one was a lot of work, but it was so worth it. And then I always do one for the teachers because teachers are me's. So teach, inspire, love right there. And then I cut out a whole bunch more. I haven't, oh, I got this one. I will show you this now. I can put you guys back on my cups. Hopefully you don't take a dive. Okay, there you go. Here's all the ones that I cut and I haven't put on cups yet, but I did do this one. This was like the very, very, very first cup I ever did, but it was purple and it was too small, so it's still sitting over there. I need to take that off, but I love this line art. I love line art, period. I just think it's so cool looking. So yeah, I made that one yesterday. And then, nope, I haven't put that one on yet. So anywho, that's what I was doing yesterday while my mom was fiddling around doing whatever she was doing. And okay, so I used to be the biggest gamer. Like, I can't even tell you guys how hard I was into games. To the point, like, I was like real straight up gamer life when I knew one of my favorite games was releasing a new release. I would pre-order the game, number one, and then I would take off of work. Hope no former employers are listening. If you are, oh well, I don't work there anymore. But I would take off of work, and then I would like literally from sun up until 4 o'clock in the morning the next morning, I would play video games and like wonder why I have carpal tunnel now. But oh my gosh, I used to game so hard. And like I would play God of War and Tekken and Street Fighters and all of those games. Like, I'm kind of telling you guys, like dating myself. Uh Mortal Kombat, all those games, but like It was one I used to play. I can't think of the name of it. It was like a fighting game. I loved it. But then I found The Sims, and it was over from there. Like, my whole life's ambition was just to play The Sims. So I did. Uh, so long story short, I had like this whole legacy. Um, Legacy family. If you guys play the same, you know what I mean. So legacy family is basically the two people that meet and get married and have kids, and their kids have kids and kids and kids and kids and kids. And I got so good at it. Of course, I had mods up the eyeballs because I could never ever play a Sims game just straight no custom content. That drives me insane. So I custom content the crap out of my games. I had like 110,000 custom content in my game, and my my computer wasn't the fastest, so it would literally take like, I don't know, upwards of 30 minutes for it to load. So my computer was on the verge of dying every single time I turned it on. But I did buy a new computer. And I had upwards of 30 Sims in my house. One house, I would build these big, elaborate houses, and my whole family would live there. And they would die off, and like the family just continue on and on and on. So I was so proud of myself. That was like years of playing to get to that point. And then one of my coworkers, sometimes it doesn't pay not to tell the truth. It does not. Because I didn't ask him anything. He told me that he can build computers. I was like, can you now? So I was like, you know what? Well, let's build me a computer. Let's build me a gaming computer. And he was just like, okay, I'll build you a gaming computer. We went to the store, got all the stuff. I told him, now I'm no dummy. I do know a lot about computers. And I told him exactly what type of video card I want. I want the best video card that they had out there. Best graphic card, just all of everything. I told him what I wanted. And he kept telling me I didn't need that. I'm like, bro, are you listening to what I'm saying? So that was red flag right there. When I kept telling him what I wanted, he could tell me I don't need it. And then he kept telling me I could use the graphic card from my old computer. And that was the problem. That's why I was so glitchy. I am nerding out. But anywho, long story short, we went to this computer store. The guy that was there was telling him everything I was saying was right, but homeboy decided to ignore me anyway, although it was my money. And I was like, money is no object. I'm a gamer. Come on, spend my money. And he wouldn't. So he built me this computer, and he was supposed to transfer all of my sim content. And I asked him repeatedly, can this computer hold all of my sim junk? And he was just like, yeah, mind you, I have every sim game there is out. Sim 4, hate the Sim 4. But I asked him, can you transfer everything? He's like, yeah, it's going to be no problem. And then he had this transferring, I forget what it's called. It's like a tornado. You plug it from one computer to the next and transfer everything over there. And then when I started my game up, none of my files were there. None. And then when I tried to go back to the other computer, everything was corrupt. I was livid. Oh my gosh. That was the end of my sim playing adventures. I was crushed. I was very, very sad and hurt over that game. I really, really was, because I put in a lot of hours. Whole lot of carpal tunnel in the making. A whole lot of sleepless nights, but it was so much fun. I loved it. Even my family was like, why don't you play The Sims anymore? I was like, because. So that one dude, bro, you sucked. But anywho, so I decided, like I said, I hate The Sims 4. It's just, they went back in time, so I just don't love it. But I decided to pull it back up 2 days ago. And oh my gosh, I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning playing The Sims last night. Oh my gosh. We're not going back down that road. We're not. And I don't have time anyway. And my carpal tunnel just like, boo, we can't do this, because I'm going to show you something. You keep up, click that mouse one more time. I'm going to show you what I can really do. I was like, Riz, please don't do that. So, no Sims today. But I just really want to be outside. But I am going to go downstairs. I think how I'm going to plan my day. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to pack orders. I'm going to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my life down there. And that's it. See you down there. So, I told you guys, it's always in stages of me making it into my studio. I did go outside and walk around. It is so It's so great out there. I don't think I'm gonna wash my car. I guess I don't know when it rained. I guess it rained enough to kind of wash the dirt off. So I'm not gonna wash my car. But I did like I don't know. Every time I come on these videos, I'm always talking about my knees. But um, I did walk around my house around the corner and back, and my left knee is like, you've done enough. So I came back in. I cannot wait to get my plants out of my house. I have a really ridiculous amount of aloes. I really, really wanted aloes. I think that was last year or year before. Was that year before? I don't remember. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some. And then they just kind of took over my whole life. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I wanted them with the intentions of chopping them up and putting them in a soap. Now I just have like a whole small aloe farm, and they're normally outside the whole summer. But I had to bring them in because I live in Michigan and it's not that warm here. But let me show you guys. Like, move your hand, girl. So yeah, all of these aloe plants, they're just everywhere. So I cannot wait to get them back outside. I don't want to repot them because every time I repot them, they get massive. So I actually gave one to my daughter. And then I have this girl over here. She's in Strugglesville. That was my prize for the leaf fig. She was doing so beautiful the whole summer, and I brought her in, and she's hating life right now. So she's just standing over there looking quite sad. I don't know if I'm going to I mean, bring her in. She's already in. Leave her in here for forever, so she's not in such shock when I bring her back in the house from the summer. She does so well, and I cannot believe how many leaves she dropped. She had leaves like I can't even show you guys. Like they were this big at the bottom, and I lost I think like 9 leaves since I brought her in. So like I said, she's hating life. But anyway, um, I don't know what I'm gonna do about her. But I have to show you guys something. So I didn't even introduce myself. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome to the vlog. I am your host, Kenny, the Messy Soaper. I'm so glad you decided to tune in. I'm so rude. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, I'm a soap maker, if you didn't know that already. Um, and although I'm a soap maker, I do buy soaps from other soap makers because I like to support. And some soaps are just amazing. So, my girl Leela from the Mad Soap right here, right there, she makes amazing soaps. She she releases soap, and I was like, oh, I gotta have one of those. I told her, I said, when you release those soaps, let me know. So when I think she did a countdown or something like that. However, I came across, I was like, yep, gotta get one. So she did a clothesline. So the woman is so talented. She got a skill set that I am just not about to even try to attempt. But this one right here is called So Fresh. Can you look at them freaking pants? Oh my gosh. She had one with pants. It was a whole clothesline. It was pants and shirts on a line in the little grass. But I mean, you can't tell me those little pants aren't dope. I love them so freaking much. Thank you, Leela Girl, for blessing us with your talents. But I just had to have this one. So, it smells so good. It smells like fresh, clean laundry. Um, yeah, I know we all hate to say they're too pretty to use, but some of these soaps I do purposely buy with the intention of never using them because they're art soaps. I always buy if I buy from another creator. I always buy one to keep, like that one, and then one to use. I could not stand to use that. It is just so adorable. And it's so rare. It is so original. I just like, yeah, I can't. So I bought this one here. Citrus. Uh, Girl, learn how to read. Uh, Citron and Mandarin. And it smells so good. So this is the one I'm going to use. And her bars just feel so lovely. They're like rock hard and they just feel so good. But Leela Girl is dope. So yeah, follow her on Instagram under Mad Soaper. The Mad Soaper. And she has a YouTube channel, so you might as well just go over to her YouTube channel and check her out over there too. Because the girl got some hella skills. I mean, she really, really does. And I'm just all about supporting a fellow soap artist. So yeah, I guess in the next clip I'll be in the studio. I'm gonna make my way down there. Gabe bought me 2 pineapples. I need to chop those up because he's always on a case of me asking for things and then I don't eat them. So I'm probably gonna chop those up and then I'll go downstairs. See you down there.